Hi, I'm Simone from Virgin Radio. A very special guest in the studio today, Kaya Jones, formerly the Pussycat Dolls. How are you, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
You look beautiful.
You as
Absolutely
well.
beautiful. Colourful dresses.
Yes. Summer.
It's nice to have a girly girl in the studio. So you're in Dubai. You have a huge gig tonight. Tell me about it.
I do. I have a performance tonight at Chic Club, so I'm excited.
Wonderful. And could you give us a little demo of anything you're going to sing tonight?
Oh, you want me to sing live?
Can you?
I guess I could.
a little demo for everyone.
A little demo. I know you like me. I know you like me. I know you do. I know you do. That's why whenever I come around, she's all over you.
That is amazing. Now, can people...
I haven't gotten much sleep.
No, it's fantastic. You've had 2 hours sleep. It's amazing.
I've had 2 hours sleep.
So people can expect to hear that song or...
Yeah, some of the doll songs, 2 doll songs, 2 new songs. So I'm excited.
Fantastic.
Hollywood Doll, Wallflower.
Now, I've seen the clip to Hollywood Dolls, so tell me a little bit about that song.
Oh, Hollywood Doll?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's more of a poppy song than I would say Wallflower. Wallflower is more dance and dance hall.
Okay. Dance hall, you're originally from Jamaica.
My mother's Jamaican.
Oh my, white Jamaican? Oh,
yes.
Okay. Jamaican. And dance hall is a part of your upbringing? Or?
Yeah, totally. So I love I love all cultures of music. So I'm very eclectic when you listen.
Fantastic.
My playlist is very eclectic. It's like Cheb Mommy and David Guetta.
So who are your influences? Like,
oh my gosh.
For this particular album?
For this album? Oh, that's hard. For this album, I would probably say, Fergie, Will.i.am is always an influence because they just do so much great stuff, and David Guetta, big time.
Yeah, he's doing amazing things right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you had to pick one person who really influences your music or your entry into the music industry, who would that be?
Oh, like my ultimate, I'm a stalker fan. Like Rosie O'Donnell with Tom Cruise.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. Is that true?
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, I don't know this.
That's what Tom Cruise.
Oh my gosh.
It would be Madonna. Yeah,
she's amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing. Just love her.
Now, in the video clip for Hollywood Dolls, you have this woman who looks like Nicole Scherzinger.
Yes.
Now, how did you cast for this?
It honestly, I needed to get a video made. I have a very good friend who is a video director. He did it for me for free. That video cost me $1,000 to feed the crew. It was something that I needed to get done.
It looks amazing.
I didn't have any funding, and people have slammed it and said what they want. I didn't have any funding. I needed to get it made, and I happened to see a really beautiful picture of a girl in a photograph at a nightclub with a friend of mine, and I said, "Who is she? She's so pretty." And he said, "She's a model and she's on My Antonio." I got her information, called her. I said, "Would you be willing to do my video? I don't have any money to pay you. Will you come into the video?" And she came and did it. And meeting her in person, it just so happened she was a lot like Nicole. So
is she the same?
Creates controversy.
The same Filipino mix?
No, actually, she is black and Spanish.
Oh my gosh!
You would not. She's black.
It's an amazing video.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about you, because you're so sincere that you would actually tell me that you had no funding. That is
no, I didn't,
one of the best things about you.
Well, the reality is that, when I left the Dolls, I had options to go back and do a solo option with that label, with Interscope. Ultimately, I don't believe in having a label tell you what to do as an artist, because it's gonna waste a lot of your time as an artist. So if you're artists out there, don't do that. Figure out your sound. You fund it yourself. It's gonna cost money. You probably don't have it. I didn't, and it's gonna take time. But through that time, you develop who you are and you control who you are. And then ultimately, now we're working with Rock Nation. So the free video paid off, and begging, borrowing, and stealing paid off.
Now, I want to get your opinion on this, because I've been watching a lot of stuff online about the breakup of the Pussycat Dolls, and you're now an outsider kind of like us, but they've been some of them have been dragging the group, or the image of the group, through the dirt and going on talk shows and stuff. How do you feel about that? What do you think about that?
For me, it was an amazing experience. There's a lot of really, young women out there that were inspired by our group, that love the Pussycat Dolls, and just to honor the fans, I can't say that it was this awful, awful thing. Did there have bumps, just like any job? Yes. But ultimately, it was an amazing learning curve, professionally and personally for me. So I'm happy I did it, and I'm proud to say that I was a part of that, and it's a big deal to say that I was a part of that. So what the other girls want to do, I really don't know why they would do that or what their reasoning for it. If you're gonna talk negative about something, you lay it all out on the table. Don't tell half the story. And I
get people to chase you.
I hear a lot of half stories, which makes it sound childish, and their reasonings probably aren't childish, but don't make it sound like, oh, I'm mad because one girl got more attention than me and we fought over who had the best top in the video. It's like, tell the whole story. If you're going to talk about it, tell the whole thing. Don't tell half of it, or just say nothing at all. And I've picked that road.
Oh, well, you want to, and you have no regrets moving on with your career since then?
No, I think it was the best thing. Timing's everything, and you know, I wouldn't have the fans that I have now if I wasn't a part of that group. And so, you know, like I said earlier, I can't bite the hand that feeds me. It was a really, really big deal for me being 18 years old, having, you know, been signed with R. Kelly, which was great, and I had a production deal with, you know, Capitol Records, but nothing in stone. It was an amazing thing to say that I was, you know, pushed into this huge group, and all of us were really lucky because there's a lot of girls out there that could wish and hope and pray to be in something like that and never have that opportunity. So I'm really grateful.
Well, you got it over 2,000 girls, so
yeah, I mean,
you shouldn't just be grateful. You're
and some of them,
super
you know what? Some of them were really pretty, and you're sitting in the waiting room, and you're like, and you're hearing girls being called like out, and if we call your name, you're going home. Not if we call your name, you're staying. So you're just begging that they don't call your name, and some of the girls were beautiful, and some of them could dance, and some of them could sing, and that was the thing about the dolls. They were looking for everything. So when watching Dancing with the Stars and seeing what, you know, Nikki accomplished, I wasn't surprised. Everyone's like, she's going to win. I'm like, yeah, she's a dancer.
Yeah.
That's like Celine Dion going on American Idol. Like, why would you
I
do that?
thought that too, right?
Why would you do that?
Too, kind of.
You know, you don't, you know, I mean, but she's an exceptional dancer. And most of the dolls are. You had to dance in order to be in the group. It wasn't just like pose and look cute. You had to have some serious dancing chops. So Nicole is a trained dancer.
Yeah, she must be, you know, I think if you're a dancer, you're going to pick up choreography faster than everyone else.
Oh yeah, and
know?
she just came off tour too. So I mean that helps. You're already conditioned for what you might go into. Some of those people have never danced in their life. So you got to give it up. They got far. But I knew she was going to win. I was like, I know she's going to win. Wasn't surprised, and I'm glad she did, because now she's trying to brand herself, I think, away from that, and you know, I think that was the right move for her to do that.
But for you, this is your time. This is going to be a huge year for you. Your album is coming out.
My album's coming out. We have singles. We're doing a single with Delirium, who did.
They're huge.
Yeah, they did Silence with Sarah McLachlan. We have a song with a huge DJ from Germany named Reggie called Take It Off that's just been released. We have new songs from Deputy, which is Rock Nation's camp. And yeah, I'm writing every day. And we have a jewelry line that's in the works right now with Zales and Mark. And
you can tell me where to get shoes from too. Why don't you do Kaya Jones' City shoes?
City shoes. You know, these are really smart.
Trying to remember the name of them. Yeah. Show them your shoes.
They're actually called City Slips, and it's this girl that invented them. They basically roll up.
We're like doing television now.
Into your bag, and you can put them in your purse so that you don't have to wear heels all day long.
You need to do one with your like signature in gold.
Signature in gold or something. Well, we're doing a clothing line. So we have that in the works.
Exciting.
A makeup line, a jewelry line. And we're recording the album. So there's a lot going on. And we're touring.
So please keep us here in Dubai in the loop. I know
totally.
You're one of the very few people that I interview here that has actually been to the Middle East before, because you did some great work in Iraq.
I love it.
So that's what. Keep us in the loop. Don't forget us out in the desert.
I will definitely not forget you guys. You can't forget, you know, fans that are amazing and great anywhere in the world. You have to get to them. You can't wait for them to come to you. You have to go to them.
You are such a sweetie and so warm and sincere. Thank you so much.